Alright folks, today we got the Zhiyun Crane 3S on the table, and that is because Zhiyun just released their newest firmware for the Crane 3S, the version 1.80. Let's take a look what they have given us. Has they made the Crane 3S better? Should you upgrade or should you not? Let's take a look at the firmware. Here we go. So before we get into the nitty-gritty of this video, I just want to push something in there, and that is the Gimbal Academy, which I'm currently creating. It is getting along very well. So in the end of September, I will launch the pre-sale and the early bird. So if you want to get in there, go down in the description and find the wait list, sign up for that, and you will get early access and a discounted price to the actual Academy. So go down in the description if you're interested in that and sign up for the email list. Let's head into the video. Alright, the big question is always, should you upgrade or should you not? Will it even make your gimbal better, or are you just satisfied with it as it is? Don't worry, I have taken care of all that. If you upgrade to the 1.80 version, you don't want that, you can go down and download all the previous versions of the firmware and just downgrade your gimbal again. I've made a video of how you do that. I will link it right here in the top corner of one of these corners. I can't remember which one, but I will link it in the description as well. Alright, the firmware 1.80 for the Crane 3S. There are four main points in this firmware that we're gonna look at, and there are especially one that wanna make you upgrade to the new firmware. The issue the Crane 3S had is that when you turned it on in the opposite direction, it would stop at an angle right here, and then you would say, hey Pete, why would I turn it on in the opposite direction? Yes, I mostly use this gimbal in the underslung mode with the dual handle grip. I will link a video of it right here, and you can go back and watch that. But when you use it, I sometimes turn it on in the opposite direction when it's hanging upside down, and then it stops in an angle right here. Let me show you that with the new firmware it doesn't do that. Right there. If we turn it on right here, it swings back as it should. With the old firmware, it stops right here at an angle, and as you can see in this shot, the gimbal stops right here, and you have to double press the F button to make it go back into the zero position. Not a big deal breaker, but it's nice that they have upgraded this so it goes back to the zero position as it should. So let's take a look at the next thing they have given us. They say right here, fixed identification issue when connecting the camera with Type-C. So I use the GH5 and the S1H, and I don't have any problems when I connect the camera, but there might be other brands that have connectivity problems with USB-C. That should be fixed now. So if you've had that problem with the previous firmware, please drop a comment down below if it's working now with your camera system and what brand you're using. Thank you. So let's move on. Then they say fixed issue of roll movement when waypoints are preset in the app. So I really don't use the app and I don't do waypoints, so I can't tell you if that has been improved. But again, if you have been using those presets and the roll axis has been a problem, please tell me in the comment as well if this is working perfectly. Alright, and then the last thing they say is that is fixed other issues. I really don't have that many issues with the gimbal after they came out with the previous update where it was wobbling in the underslung mode. That is fixed. But again, I still get vibrations out of this motor even though it's perfectly balanced, and that is because this system here is actually too small for the Crane 3S. And that is why I don't use this gimbal that much. So with that said, last week Zhiyun announced that the Crane 2S is coming out, and I had the opportunity to shoot with it. I made a video about it. We also made a live where we were streaming to 20 channels. Focus Nordic made that happen. Thanks to them for setting that up. I made a vlog about how my experience with this live performance was, and it was pretty nice to see how everything was set up. Light Motions and Film Plus was setting up all the things. We were at AVS Studios, so an amazing day, and we were introducing the Crane 2S. We had a giveaway. You can go back and see the live replay. I've had that in my description as well. But if you're interested in a new gimbal, I would definitely recommend you go out and check the Crane 2S as soon as it hit the stores, because it is in the old-fashioned way as we knew gimbals. So go out and check that out. Alright guys, that is what we'll get from the Crane 3S firmware 1.80. I think you should go and upgrade it, and of course if you want to downgrade again or you want to test it out for yourself, go down and grab those firmwares. The download link is in the description. Alright, that is it guys. Firmware 1.88 is out for the Crane 3S. Hope you like it. It is always great when they improve their gimbals. That is it. It's a short video today. I don't have any more for you. But if you want to see more, you can just go down and find some great Crane 3S videos, Crane 2S videos, Gimbal videos. It's all about gimbals, glide cams on this channel. That is it guys. Stay creative and stay safe. And if you can, go out and shoot some dope videos. See you next time. Bye.